What? Nothing? Who?
So we're not sponsored by McNuggets. But we got a bunch of McNuggets.
We're also not sponsored by the Nazi Party.
Well,
Just going to throw that out there.
Throwing that out there. You won't find any of that content here. But we got contacted by someone who got some of that McDonald's Szechuan sauce that everyone's obsessing over.
Bring him on. Where's Preston?
Preston's right over there. He's in the sidecar.
Oh, he's in the sidecar.
Preston.
So, Preston, please explain the story of the Szechuan sauce and then how it came to fall into your possession.
So there's actually only 4 bottles out there right now, 64 ounces. 2 of them was given away to the creator of Gravity Falls and Justin Roiland, and 2 was given away. It just happens
Justin
that my
Roiland,
friend,
by the way, for everyone who doesn't know, is the creator of Rick and Morty.
Who incited this mania to begin with about the
What?
Szechuan
Yeah,
sauce.
Why? Like Rick wanted Szechuan sauce?
Yeah,
or?
he was like in his own mind going back in previously in his life, and that's the only way he could eat Szechuan
Don't
sauce.
spill it.
Okay.
I'm fine. It's
So
sealed.
Gus has what looks to be like a medical sample of this sauce. Anyway, Preston, I didn't mean to interrupt your story. So there's 4 64-ounce bottles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you got, what, 3 ounces it looks like?
This is about 3 ounces.
Okay.
I was scrolling down and ended up finding that my friend Ducky won one. I jokingly messaged him to send me it, and he actually ended up doing it. I was going to share with my friend David, which I found out you guys hired.
David Eddings?
David Eddings, yep.
Yeah, well, nobody's perfect.
David and Ducky?
Can we get a paper towel to wipe it down? I was just asking for a paper towel. Oh, I wasn't asking for. Okay.
So what's the chances that this is actually the Szechuan sauce and not someone's jizz?
Yeah, so what percentage of your semen is in here? I mean,
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking.
So you got it where? eBay? Where did you get it? Like when you say somebody won it, how did they win
the
it?
Ducky.
Ducky won it.
Yeah, but how?
McDonald's
Ducky
had
won-
a live stream.
There was a live stream for hours. Only a few people were watching, apparently.
Go figure.
Only a few people saw the hashtag, which Ducky and a few other people did.
He really likes
So it wasn't many people who caught the live stream.
Is his name Ducky or is that his nickname?
It's David Wasman.
Okay.
It's
We just call him
Ducksworth.
Ducky.
Well, anybody know famous Ducky previously?
Land Before
Donald
Time.
Ducky?
Is there Land Before Time?
Yeah,
There's a Ducky. What is Ducky? One of the dinosaurs?
he's like the web-footed dinosaur.
Makes sense. Ducky is also one of the characters.
How is he
in
called
Pretty in
Ducky before
Pink.
ducks were
Daffy
invented?
Ducky?
John
The
Crier's
name was
character?
still there.
Would you think your buddy where do you get the name Ducky from? I'm in the weeds on the Ducky
no
thing
idea.
at this point. Okay, but he
I
had.
don't want to have.
Have you tried any, or we like?
I have.
Okay,
Did it taste a little bit sort of specimen-y?
It was just Szechuan sauce.
but what does that mean? So
But there's
this
like some
was a
separation.
sauce.
No, that's the water from that dripped off the side there.
Are we?
I'm gonna eat it.
What are the odds on us dying?
Well, let's wait. Gus will taste it for us. So this was a special
jealous?
sauce that McDonald's released for the Mulan Happy
good.
Meals, right?
Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. In 1998.
So it is 98.
Well, they just remade it, or
Let
this
me,
is
let me wipe down this water that dripped.
20-year-old sauce?
They
How
remade
old
it.
is Justin Roiland? Is he like 14? I mean, how was he that into McDonald's in 1998?
I mean, it's Szechuan sauce, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm happy. I would eat it again. But you said that didn't one of the jugs sell on eBay for like $15,000?
$15,000. Yeah.
What? Really? Mm-hmm. Who bought it?
I believe there was a bid going between Notch and Deadmau5. So I don't know who won.
Some Chinese dude. He really likes Szechuan sauce.
You know, I gotta
I'll
say,
text Notch and see.
I gotta say the sweet and sour is way better.
What's that?
Sweet and sour.
What's
is
your
way
go-to
better.
sauce for this? We
Sweet
sound like
and
we're doing a product placement.
Sweet and sour all the time.
I do sweet and sour and hot mustard.
I'm not a big sauce guy normally. Like,
You
I,
just,
like I don't
you just pound nuggets?
I won't eat those sauces. I don't eat like ketchup. I'm like even putting salsa on food. Like I'm not a big fan of adding
What?
extra food to my food.
What about A1?
You guys are all blowing my mind today. All right, let's see this.
I also like how we got 100 chicken nuggets to taste sauce.
I've never seen sauce so well used. Like everyone's getting every last little drop.
Well,
of
if
sauce.
a jug sold for $15,000, I mean, we're sitting on if it's 3 ounces, it's like
$400.
$400 of sauce. You
should chug
You've
it.
already did the
Oh,
math.
no. That's delicious. Barbara, you're a fucking bitch. This is delicious.
It's really good.
You're a bitch. Straight up
That is
bitch.
the not right word to use for this situation.
Well, thanks for sharing your sauce, press. And you drove down from Dallas for this, right? Just to
Are
bring
you
some sauce here.
serious?
Thanks
Want
for
a
coming.
nugget? Do you
Oh, I
want-
had plenty.
If Gus chugged it, how mad would you beat him? Like what? That's like a.
It's like $400 a sauce.
Let me think about that. 64 into 15,000. Carry the 2. That's was it? How much is an ounce?
Oh, I don't know.
$200?
What's 15,000 divided by 64? I don't know. Let's
But
look.
for real, do we have sweet and sour?
15,000.
It's like $200.
Divided 64. It's about 234.
234. So that's an ounce right there.
What's stopping people from just making this now at home and selling it?
I think it's the whole thing.
Szechuan sauce is a thing.
Yeah, but is there like a special thing that makes this McDonald's one good?
It's the McDonald's one.
So did McDonald's like whip up the special batch
Yeah.
for this?
Yeah, they only sent out 4 bottles.
It's so weird because McDonald's, not to, what do you got there, Barb? You're like eating so slowly.
I'm listening intently.
McDonald's, I would say, is a very family-friendly, kid-friendly, especially this thing in particular was associated with Happy Meals. I don't associate like Rick and Morty as being a kid's show.
Not at all.
Like, not at all. So it's weird that McDonald's is
They're
like,
targeting a new market.
for what? A sauce that doesn't exist?
But people are talking about it. It works.
is true.
It's effective.
I have to admit that they got this enormous plate of chicken nuggets before the podcast. I was just standing next to them.
Were
I
you-
I probably ate like 5 of them just sitting
I've
there.
never been a big nug guy. Is it actually it's like real chicken, or is it mashed up like chicken eyes and
Actually,
beak?
wasn't there just a big lawsuit about that?
Was there a lawsuit?
I'm pretty sure there was a big lawsuit that was just settled about the pink slime.
I heard it was real white meat chicken, which I don't know what that means.
What's pink slime? Oh, is that the
Okay, so this is man. I'm totally working from memory here. I
thanks,
don't have this
Preston.
prepared.
I think
Preston, thank you so
we're in
much.
the weeds on lawsuits now.
Thank you.
We got to try the Szechuan sauce. There's people all over the internet that would love to try that, and we got to do it.
They're so jealous. They hate my sauce.
I feel very special to have witnessed it with my tongue.
Are you loving it?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
God Lord, God.
Don't touch my face. That's it.
I touch my
Yeah.
face all the time. It's the best.
I feel like all of your orifices are like right by each other. That's how you get sick.
It is funny. Like I do fist bump people, but I also really like to hug people. So I feel like it almost defeats the purpose.
Here, no
let me get my
handshaking.
face right
Let's
close to
kiss. Yeah, come on. Bring
I
it
feel
in.
like when you're hugging someone, it's different though than like you never know what's on someone's
Shake
hand.
all the hands you want. Just don't like go like, putting your hands in your mouth.
Oh,
Right? I mean, it's not like there's something that's specifically about your hand.
You can't take it in through your hand, can you?
I don't think
on.
so.
What?
I think it's just because like,
Oh, okay.
you touch people and then you eat or like you.
Do you have
Yeah.
a cut on your hand?
Ugh.
Like if I dip my hand in a bola, pull it out, and then wash
A
it.
bowl of what?
Szechuan sauce.
Someone laughed. Someone thought that was really funny.
Who laughed? Like, let's name
that's
and shame.
shameful.
Who laughed?
You can't
Thank
can't
you,
have
Deb.
any of the cold McNuggets now. You're off the list. So I want to go back to this first week thing.
Okay, first week.
So you threw it out there.
I don't know. You want me to buy one?
Yeah.
Where do you go to
Yeah,
get a
what's the
hooker?
next
Where do you get? Where
I'll take
do
1
you
sex,
go
please.
to get a hooker? That's in my Google search history. How to hire a hooker or prostitute or masseuse, whatever. It's the first return.
And where Austin are you looking at?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Gardner.
Buying a hooker is tougher than you might think.
What?
Buying a hooker. That's such a weird way to phrase
You
it.
guys should have a professional sex worker on Always Open.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Wait, maybe we already do.
Oh yeah?
Isn't that illegal?
Oh, you're already on the podcast?
Yeah.
It depends on where they are. We could fly in a guest who are from somewhere where it's legal.
Okay, I type escort in the first returns back page.
We're all waiting.
I'm looking for
We're
a
all.
hooker.
We
This
really
has
wanna
stopped
know.
everyone
Where
dead.
did you look under jobs?
Me?
What
No, like,
what
where
would
to
you like
pick one
more?
up.
Would you like a hooker
Oh,
or
they were talking about like
Yes,
a massage with a happy ending?
a hooker.
A massage.
Really, with a happy
'Cause then
ending?
you get a massage out of it.
Oh, well, that's a
Get
good
rubbed
point.
and then
And then you still get to
Dub.
finish.
I know when I'm getting
Rub
the
it up.
like massage,
Rub
I'm
it
not
up.
getting excited by that.
No.
I'm usually asleep. You know, if anything.
what a waste of money.
I had the worst massage experience of my life recently.
I'm just saying that's the reaction my body would have. My body would be like, "Eh, let's go," you know.
What if she was like rubbing you down the front, a little bit of like pubal region?
All right, just
They
let's
don't
calm
get that
down.
close.
I found a website. There's a special right now for $280. Regular price $350 to $400.
Wait, for how? For what?
1 hour visit.
1 hour visit.
Does that go up when
Like
you
sex 8
request
times. Wait,
like
what,
intercourse and stuff?
what a bargain!
Man, you have a very quick refractory.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a
No tipping,
length of
no
lasting, but it
upselling
actually
ever.
turned into a refractory.
Yeah.
No tipping?
Humble
Yeah.
brag.
Tipping.
No tipping, no upselling.
Just the tipping.
Very good. That was all right. That was better. That was better than your expelled joke.
So Barbara,
Yeah.
as a lady who is sexually active or has been, so I'm feeling under the weather.
Yeah.
I had a sore throat. This is back when I had allergies really bad, and I just thought I was normally get sick for 2 weeks a year. So I was sick, feeling bad. In walks Lindsay, with a glass of orange juice and says, "I understand you're feeling under the weather." I don't remember much before I took the sip.
Lindsay also
That was
is
pretty
the
much it.
best straight-faced
Total straight-
liar I've ever met.
Also, I have
Thank
no
you.
experience with her lying previous to this.
Yeah.
Everything was like smooth sailing right up until this point. Hands me this pint glass of orange juice. I take a swig out of it. And what was it?
It was all eggs.
It was
Yeah.
egg yolks.
Yep.
Yellow egg yolks.
Yep.
And I just like, it's one of those things where you take a sip. It's like that spit cup where you take one swallow, but you can't stop because it like draws some more in. Like, it's like pulling other parts of the egg down with it. So gross. And then you just laughed and walked out.
Yeah, like I should have been fired. I think about that now. I was like, that was the
Please.
dumbest thing I could have ever done. Is I was like, hey, CEO of the company, have this cup of eggs, you motherfucker, and like enjoy. But like, holy shit, like I left. I remember turning around from giving it to you again, deadpan, like, hey, I heard you're feeling sick. I'm really sorry. Have this cup of eggs.
This
Like,
is it.
enjoy, man.
This is it. This
Yeah.
is, you would fall for it too, I
I'm
guarantee.
so sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I turned around and I heard you go in the background. I was like, yeah, I got him.
What is the chance you think that you're going to fuck with Iris?
Oh, 100%.
Do you think, by the way, you guys done or more kids? You
No,
think in the
more
future?
kids already.
Yeah?
Like the second I had Iris, I was like, "That's what that feels like." Okay, round two, let's go. And
Yeah.
Michael was like, "Oh, let's calm down." Like, all right, let's wait a second. No, I'm all about it. Yeah, like the first, I've talked about it before, but the first epidural didn't take, and that was misery. And that's what.
What is an epidural?
An epidural, to my understanding, again, like I'm no doctor, I'm a theater and film major, but they cut off the circulation to parts of your body so that, like, literally half of you down, you can't feel anything. So
I always
you're-
thought they just injected like anesthesia in your spine.
no. From my understanding, it's not an anesthesia. It's you literally cutting off a nerve from having feelings. So then when they pull it out of you, it's pulling out a needle from your back. So it's all still intact. It's not any medicine that goes into you.
So it's like super acupressure? Or acupuncture?
Basically, yeah. And I have scoliosis, so the first one wouldn't take because they couldn't find the entry point because my back's all twisted and mangled. So the second one they were able to get, and that was fine, like smooth sailing after that. I was like, you can do whatever you want. I'll have 6 kids right now. I don't care. I feel
Bring it on.
awesome. Yeah, like let's go. But yeah, once I had that, I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like I would love to have a second kid, and I really want Iris to have a sibling to play with. And I know that's like, you can go tit for tat. My sister and I didn't get along at all.
You know
And it
what's
was
cheaper
just-
than another kid?
What's up?
A ball.
That's true.
A
yeah.
what?
A ball. Play with that.
Putting a face on it?
A pet. Yeah.
Like a Wilson.
There you go.
Well,
On
so-
a handprint.
Spoiler alert, men can't have kids,
Yeah.
right?
Surprise.
Sorry,
Unless you're
sorry
a
to break it to
seahorse.
you. Actually, we can. We've been fooling you guys all this time. We actually can have kids.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like, growing up and then now I've got 2 kids myself. I've grown to be like envious of the process of growing a person and everything. But I also recognize that, and Joel talked about this in a bit that ended up being an RTA, is like the process of labor and having a kid is notoriously awful and horrible and painful, and like one of the things that like everyone talks about as being one of the most strenuous, painful experiences of their life. As you're like growing up, and then when you get pregnant, are you like, oh shit? Are you like, is this like on the calendar out there? And you're like, what is this gonna be like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For like months building up to it too. Like, of course, people are sending me all these horror stories of like, woman dies in childbirth. I'm like, stop doing that.
Dude,
Stop.
what?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop. Yeah.
Stop, please.
But I was like, okay, that's a risk. Like that's part of life. That's fine. But I totally agree with Joel. I saw the RTA. It isn't natural to have that kind of calcification coming out of your dick or a camera going inside of it. That's a-okay, not
but
natural.
with practice.
Yeah. If you're into that, that's fine. It's called sounding. People like that. But other than that, no go. Actually having the epidural work and delivering, I was totally fine. Again, like I would have had a million more kids, totally cool. Like do whatever you want, that's fine. So I can't agree with him there. Before that though, like go fuck yourself, Joel. It was horrible. Like I wanted to kill myself. I was vomiting everywhere,
Yeah.
and I was just trying to take a nap so I could forget how painful it was. It was
Yeah.
awful. But I think that might have also been some of the drugs like accelerating it, because at a certain point they say, okay, you have to like have the baby. We're doing it now, so we're gonna give you this drug to like.
How long are we talking about?
This was like, let's see, my water broke almost 24 hours before I actually delivered her.
Wow.
Yeah. So they
Wow.
said, okay, the water broke. Let's go to the hospital. I'm hanging out there for a little bit. And they gave me the drugs and say, okay, let's accelerate it. Make sure your contractions start more. And that's when like, that's unnatural. That's when your body goes, ow, I shouldn't be doing this right now. This kind of hurts. So that was the pain that I experienced. And I was like, no, Joel, I have to disagree. That was the most terrible pain I've been in. But after that second epidural, Joel, you're kind of right. You got a point. But I'm on my epidural, so what do I know?
The scary thing is too, you can miss a window, right?
Yeah.
Like if you opt out of it and you're like, wait, no, this is terrible. I need it. I don't know what that is, but
Well, that's what they said with the second epidural. They're like, we can try a second one, but if it doesn't work, you have to deliver this baby natural, and that's it. Like, you got no other options. And I went, okay, like I'll try it, and I got lucky that it worked. If it hadn't, I would have been like, well, all right, like just got to push her out now.
Which is so funny because it's like how 99% of everything that's ever been born, 99.9%. Has been born naturally, and it's still it's amazing. It's the reason why we're all here, and it's like one of the most difficult processes. You think it'd be way easier.
Oh yeah, well
like
the
doctors just pop out of your shoulder or something, you know?
Yeah, even recently the doctors were saying like I know so many like stereotypically Hispanic families who say like I wasn't put under, I didn't have epidural, so you shouldn't either. I was like, wow, that's crazy that women nowadays are still having totally natural births. Or like Griffin was the same way. She was like all natural. Like no, I don't want to. I'm good. Like if you can make me feel better with medicine, I'll take it. Or an epidural, go for it.
Well, it's one of the things too that
The difference between Southern and Northern English is just how you do your vowels. So that's like your North, your Jon Snow, and all that.
Jon Snow.
Yeah, Gavin makes
Snore.
fun of my R's. Was it when Gavin does his American accent? It's very heavy R. He's like the fire brush is over there.
Water.
water.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to do that now at restaurants. If I'm like, excuse me, can I get a water? People are like, what? And no, I'm just like, can I get a water? Like, water. I have to do it.
I do the same thing. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
I'm
say it
like,
like you're really lazy.
water.
What? And they're like, what? And I'm like, ugh, water.
Yeah,
Thank
say
you.
it like you're really lazy and you're too good to be here right now. Hi, can I have some water?
Water.
Thank
Can I
you.
get some water?
Okay.
I'm like really parched.
Or even just I think people are rude to waiters and waitresses when it's just like they just look at them and they go water.
Yeah.
And that's it's like come
Dude,
it's a person.
you've asked me before this show, you're like, what's something that would piss you off that we could talk about? I'm like, that specifically is something that pisses me off, is people being rude to wait staff. And I've seen that before where they're like, I want this. No thank you, no please, no nothing. I'm like, motherfucker, this person's been waiting on you all night. You say thank you or something.
I have a lot of
all
thoughts
right?
on this. Let's
Like-
save that for the post show. We're about to
Yeah,
wrap
like-
up here. Let's that'll be our topic for the post show. We'll be talking about rudeness in public, especially with waiters and waitresses.
Yes.
You two, one last question though on accents before we wrap it up for tonight.
What's up,
Canadian
Anime
and
Dad?
English. Is there any words that you have changed your pronunciation of because you're just sick of being called out on it?
Yes.
Aluminum?
A boot?
Many things.
Yeah.
Against.
What do you?
Adult?
I used to say against.
Against?
Oh.
Yeah.
And Tuesday. I used to say Tuesday.
Do you still say adult?
I do say adult.
Nice.
That's
I
something
say
that I get
adult
me.
now.
Adult? Yeah.
So now I say adult.
Yeah.
I say Tuesday and I say against.
I say YouTube. And the other day my sister was like, no.
YouTube.
See, I like the British YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube happens in
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Now I'm just like, oh, I work for a YouTube company because it's just easier.
Yeah, there you go. That's right, yeah.
YouTube. I work for the internet.
RP means received pronunciation.
There you go.
Received pronunciation? Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
So the schedule though, you're sticking with schedule.
I
We
stick
talk
with
about
schedule.
schedules a
Schedule's
lot.
cool.
And you
Sounds cooler.
diary instead of calendar.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually keeps my diary. It's just
See, that
like,
just sounds too personal.
today I talked to a boy. You know, he was nice to me.
Put
Was
it
it
on
Full
my
Frontal
diary.
Snogging? What's the book? I can't remember. It's like
Oh.
Agnes something in Full Frontal Snogging.
Oh,
Yeah.
Songs.
and full
Yes,
frontal
yeah.
snogging.
Yeah, that's it.
Just like that. I kissed a boy. It was great.
That's Bernie's diary.
That is, she got it. That's all the entries that she makes for me.
He tried to get into my twat, and I said no.
All right, hey Lindsay, it was cool to hang out with you
Thank
for an
you.
hour. Thanks for coming out.
No
Thanks
problem.
everybody for joining us for the special Thursday
Thanks for having me.
podcast. Brought to you by the Rooster Teeth store. Check out the Rooster Teeth store, everybody. If you
TVs. Like the TV would like
no motion smoothing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was fucking garbage. And the blacks were like,
Oh god damn it! Is that
Do
bad?
the hand spin.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
it
do
properly.
hand spin. Do hand spin. The worst part is I bought her this costume.
You bought her that?
Like 3 weeks ago, I bought her this costume. How long? Why did it take you so long to do this?
I haven't been on a podcast.
Where are you? I can't see you anywhere. It's weird. I looked over and she wasn't there. She was like an AR thing.
Yeah, you bought this like 3 weeks ago. I thought you forgot about it by now.
A little relish and everything else.
So you're-
I had forgotten about it. I had totally forgotten about it.
You're not on the podcast just because you're not. You're just no reason.
Just hot dogging it up. Barbara came to Game of Thrones tonight.
How was it? Too many people?
I had an,
That was the perfect amount.
I had an insider source tell me that there was way too much fucking talking.
Who talks? Who talks?
Barbara is, by the way, your inside source, I can say, is
Barbara,
correct.
handheld mic.
There was too much talking.
There was.
Talking.
That's awful.
There was.
That's awful.
There was too much talking.
Oh.
Any talking is too much talking. Did anybody talk at all?
I mean,
Okay.
listen, everybody talked. I'm telling him he's right.
Were
The
you
inside
talking?
source, there was too much talking. There were people that were talking, and you would shush them, and they would go. They would still keep talking after you shushed them, and like,
But they would just lower it slightly down.
no, not even.
No?
That would be the
Look,
courteous
this
thing
isn't
to
just
do.
any old TV show.
I want to go now.
Name and
They
shame.
brought you a mic.
It wasn't you, Barb.
By
I was talking in the sense where I was like going like, oh, whoa.
Were you drunk?
No.
Okay.
She was just going, oh.
Who was the worst?
But she did it like the entire episode. Oh, whoa. Like even the middle of dialogue things.
it's like, come on, it's just the opening credits.
And then she would dance like a hot dog. I'm not going to throw anybody to the bus. I don't think the audience would even know who some of the people were.
I know.
Oh, I know who it is.
Bye, Barbara.
But there were people who were like, the whole time. And I was,
That's one.
What is
It
it?
can't exist, but I think it would be great.
go ahead.
Imagine if, when your cat died,
Great.
Dude, I don't want to talk about this. We were talking about this with Joe the cat because he's now like 11, I think. So,
you
2
get
more years.
worried?
what?
Imagine if, when your
Worried about
cat
it.
died, a little slit opened up in the corpse of your cat and printed out a receipt, a transcript of everything you'd ever said to your cat.
I don't think that's an invention.
I'm curious to know how you invented this.
Well, I was thinking it would be a good idea. I would love to know.
Why does it have to be in the cat? Why can't they just send it to you, like remotely?
I don't know. Like the
an
cat
invoice?
was keeping track of it the whole time.
Like you're crying, opening your cat up. I'm like, I want to see my receipt.
It would take so long to print as well, depending on how old the cat was. I would just
That would put
love
your
to
cat in
read.
danger. Because there'd be a situation where like you're talking to someone, you're like, what did you say last week? And like, I don't even remember. And you look at the cat and you're like, I bet we can find out right now.
Oh no!
Stab.
Cat spies.
No, it would have to be. It wouldn't be listening to conversations. It would just receive what you were saying to it. So
Oh,
it'd
it's
be
not
a
an asshole.
big old transcript of just garbage and nonsense. I would love to read everything I've said to my cat.
I would love to get a stat dump at the end of my own life. Just like how many pounds of hair.
Yeah, but
Shit.
I would want you to
Yeah.
print it though.
What? Me, myself, like,
Oh, man, total length of fingernails is grown.
yeah. I'd love, there's a short that's kind of like that. I forget what it's called.
Maltesers are now in the U.S. To celebrate, we're going to be playing a game of mini basketball with Maltesers to see who the ultimate basketball champ is, me or Blaine. So go check out Maltesers on Instagram at
Blaine's an athlete.
Instagram. Yeah, at Instagram.com/Maltesers and give them a follow. And I'm going to pull out our props here so Blaine and I can do some mini basketball. Take it over there on that end. No, just sit. Just put it at the end of the table.
That's an unfair advantage.
I was trying to make it that way.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that cut to the wide. I'm still on my phone. That's embarrassing.
Jesus, I was trying to give you some time. All right, well, you take 5 shots. I'll take 5 shots. Blaine.
This is awesome.
So I got to go sideways.
I didn't even put me in this.
Look how you have your thing.
What?
You fucked it up. How's that
Turn it,
backboard
turn
going to
it,
work
turn
for
it.
me?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. 5 and 5.
Like this is going to matter.
So
Do you have extras in there?
Yeah.
We're allowed to eat these on the thing,
Yeah,
right?
of course. Just don't eat into the mic. I'm going to grab my 5 right now.
Do we have any extras that we can eat? Any of the other side Maltesers?
You can get some from here. I haven't touched these.
Give some.
Have these been on the floor?
No.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
All right. You wanna go at once?
going, then I'm going, then you going, then I'm going.
All right. Yeah. Totally missed.
You missed the bucket.
Ooh, off the rim.
Rimmed it.
God damn it. Ugh.
Need a high-speed camera for this.
So close.
Like just a streaky blur.
None of us are gonna win.
It's a hard shot,
God
dude.
damn.
Are you allowed to do shotgun approach?
No. First to
All
think
right.
it then.
No. Sudden death. We'll do a slam dunk competition.
God damn. I thought this was gonna be so easy.
Did you?
If you give me 3 more.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, that counts. That counts.
No, it doesn't count.
Why not? Here, give me one.
Cop out.
God damn.
I love the
Oh, off the rim.
You're wasting good Maltesers.
Ugh.
All right, get us a countdown clock.
God damn.
Look, if this ends and nobody sunk it, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
I
for you
thought
both.
this was gonna be so easy.
Did you practice it at all?
No.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
This is two uncoordinated fuckers.
Keep going.
Hey, Blaine got it. Blaine, thank you, Lord, for that. Give me the rest of that bucket. Just get out of here.
We've touched all of them. I wouldn't. Well,
All right. I guess the ones that are in the bucket now have been
Yeah.
in people's hands.
All right, go check out Maltesers and eat them. Don't do what we did.
And then maybe practice your basketball.
I used
afterwards,
to be really good at beer
just in
pong.
case you might need it at some point.
I thought beer pong skills would translate well.
A road, major road in this town that has been under construction now for about 2 decades.
Yes.
How long has Mopac been under construction?
It's forever.
It's nonstop. Gus, I go to other cities. I get on a highway that's got 5 lanes. The highway's 5 lanes. It's always 5 lanes. You can't drive in Austin and not get to a part of our freeways that go down to 1 lane. They just do it all the fucking time.
Do you realize that I-35 between this is the local bitching part of the podcast? I-35 between Austin and
That's nothing. I could put a strap on that bell and walk it down the stairs. That's nothing. It's as big as a dude.
between Austin and San Marcos, it's been under construction for 25 years.
What's that?
I-35 between Austin and San Marcos, that's been under construction for like 25 years, right?
Orange and white barriers are everywhere in this town, and I just don't see them other places. I'm sure they exist, but they're everywhere in Austin. It's a constant fixture.
That's because you live in Austin. Of course you're going to make that observation.
I also spend a lot of time in Los Angeles. I don't go down, what's this, back up for 45 miles. Oh, they took I-10 down to 1 lane or something like that. Never see it. I'm sure it happens. I never fucking see it. I see it every fucking day in Austin. Every single day.
What's the new World Trade Center building called?
Freedom Tower? Freedom Tower.
It took like 11 years to build it.
Well, that was terrible.
It was terrible?
The whole thing was terrible. Yeah.
Why?
Well, first of all, I think it took 3 years to clear the site.
Yeah.
Because it was a criminal investigation as well.
But
And then they couldn't
decide
decide what they were going to do. Actually, look at the construction. It didn't take 11 years to build it.
Yeah. It took like from 04 to recently, didn't it?
I don't think so.
I'm
I
looking.
don't think so.
Patrick's telling me that new additions to Mopac started in 94.
In when?
94.
94.
It's like where Ace Ventura Pet Detective was out.
What are they doing? I see these crews working. They go down one side of the freeway, they tear it up, and they repave it. Then they go down the other side of the freeway, they tear it up and repave it. Nothing about the freeway fucking changes.
You say you want all construction to be
It took
done.
8 years to build Freedom Tower.
8 years to build the Freedom Tower.
Okay, fine.
There you go.
But are you saying you want everything to be...
You could repair 2 bells, Gavin, in the amount of time that it took to build the Freedom Tower.
It's like, you're like, man, I've been living my life and there's always stuff under construction. I hope it ends soon. It will never end. Everything will always be under construction forever.
Only in
And
Austin, though.
No, everywhere.
Nope.
Nothing will ever be finished.
'Cause
That's
it's
not how the
maintenance.
world works. No one's ever like, and we're done.
Yeah, yes.
No, that's not how like
They have to
planet
maintain
works.
stuff.
It's also like airport construction. Every airport's always under construction.
There's a fucking door in the Austin airport. It's the door I'm talking about. The sliding doors.
Yeah.
They boxed them off 8 months ago to fix the door. It's still boxed off to this day. And no one can answer why
That
the
wasn't
fuck.
8 months ago.
How long has that been under
one
construction?
in front of
American
American?
Airlines?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been like 3 months.
It's been a long time.
No.
It's been a long
It's been
time.
a bit.
Lunatic. 3 months. That's why it takes your country 4 years to fix a fucking bell, because you can't keep track of time. That door's been under construction at least 8 or 9 months. A door! It's a doorway. It's a doorway. I mean, the opening already exists.
trying to
You know what
think
it is? They don't want you to use the door because of the fucking AC
Yeah.
in the summer. So they're delaying it until the end of the summer. I guarantee it.
Well, to do that, they always have 2 sets, and they open one door and then the other on the diagonal.
How many times have you ever been to an airport in anywhere else in the U.S. where one of the major entrances just doesn't exist? Like it's boxed off.
one
and
terminal.
all shitty and terrible
There's
and
only
everything.
one terminal. Of course, there's going to be a broken door.
I see construction all the time. All the time at our airport. I don't see it. I go to other airports a lot. I don't run into construction constantly in other airports. I run into it constantly in our
It's
office.
it's at every airport. It's constant.
Where am I running into construction? I mean, there's traffic in LAX. but
LAX had
LAX, they
terrible
were
construction
fixing the
forever.
terminals,
Yeah, they were
yeah.
fixing like Terminal 8.
You're also talking about
baggage
Austin
claim.
Airport. It's the airport you go through the most, so of course you're going to see these problems more often than
I don't
like
see them.
JFK.
I'm saying I don't see them at all when I go there.
Because you don't go to JFK every week.
But I see it every time I go to Austin.
Because
So I
that's
should see it every time I go to
that's
JFK.
where you go every damn week.
Because every trip of yours starts or ends in
Yeah,
Austin.
you can't fly anywhere without going to Austin Airport. And
Every
you
time
fly-
I go through Austin, I see it.
But that's because that's what you're. What are you talking about?
Every time I go through Austin for like the last 5 years, it's under construction.
Isn't it weird that you never see construction at Jamaica Airport?
I don't go
How
to
weird is
Jamaica
it?
Airport.
That's why
I go to JFK and I never see it. I always see it here and I never see it here.
Unbelievable.
What are you talking about? I have to go somewhere. I don't fucking do a loop around the state and land back in
Isn't
the
it
same
weird?
goddamn airport. I go somewhere else.
Isn't it weird that you only vacuum your floor?
You're an idiot. I land in another place. And there would be construction in the other place at least once. That's all I'm saying. I never see it anywhere.
From now on, you're driving to a different airport first. You can't fly from Austin anymore. You're going to drive to Houston.
In
and
your
you'll fly from
analogy, I'm
there.
getting in my car and driving around my garage and then stopping and getting out and going, I only see my garage. Fucking idiot. Go fix your bell, cocksucker. God, unbelievable.
I do have electric furniture.
I'm done with this.
I'm like sweaty right now.
Let's wrap this up. Thanks everybody for
Can't be in
watching.
the post
Oh,
show.
I'm going to piss my pants.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye.